drifting in this direction. 50 seconds, it's got to be an A commit, probably.
Flash through the wall is going to give them good information, and fight's being taken. Paranoia and the flash right through it. Giants more than favored. I mean, 2 kills in that exchange. Now the door's going to be rotating around. They'll be working their way into the A site, but it is known by NRG. Hard rotations coming out of them.
30 seconds left.
With 30 seconds left, the spike has to be planted. That's going to start to. Just stop for about a moment, though, and they do want to take the fight. Once more to them at the back of the site, just dropping down, but it is Giants containing.
All down to Crashies. This is so difficult, and Hoodie with the Sheriff claims the pistol round for Giants. That case is that NRG have some traps that they want to lean into. But Bren, I think it's worth... Well, hello, wait a second. This might not be all...
Yeah, to get a little bit dangerous, honestly, with Hoodie falling. It's a re-clear from Cloud, but he's on the other side of the wall now, and it's a bit of ADS fire from Ryan, but he's caught out in the open. There's a turret slowing him down, and the weapons have been exchanged. The rifle's now in the hands of NRG. Fully equipped, they are low on health though. Now Trailblazer to try and get them through it. Coutinho with some decent damage. The dog going flying past, another satchel. Just lay it out, and the players, they eventually double up. They were healthier at the end of the day to be able to take those fights, but it got a bit dangerous. Victor posted up on this angle. He knows where Cloud is. In a safe position, a safe angle, just holding it, waiting. The right time to strike. Now his team's finally there to back him up. Smoke's going to be dropped down, flash in his hands. Comes through deep into the site, but it's just that 1-for-1. Holding the close angles, Giants. Really great control of this one. And they're shutting down the way. Has to dodge round the corner. There was a nade sent flying, and it's got Giants into the site. Now the Rolling Thunder, and a bit of spam. It has caught him up close and personal. It matters not. Coutinho's behind him, though, dodging the dog, almost going down to it. He was decayed down to 1 HP, but he's managed to work his way behind them. Finally cleaned up, but it is chaotic right now on the B site. While all this was going on, Cloud creeping and crawling. He's found his own way into C. But the spike is in the middle of nowhere. This is all over the place right now for Giants. Up top! Oh my goodness! Bit of a reset of the aim there. Artist lucky to get out alive, and Cloud has been caught. Good heads-up play by Som, being aware that could be a possibility.
Too, so he knows that he's not under pressure.
Oh, this could be it though. They're contacting Re-Up, and that's a push through the smoke. FNS tries to coordinate that with the flash, but ultimately not too much with it. Crashies returning. A little bit of a late backstab there from the side connector, but still they have to deal with Artis, and 1-2 kills. Victor knows where the final player is. Nuki versus 3. We've seen him do similar things in the past. He's found the first kill. The potential for the aces on a quick little tap at a spike, has no idea where the remaining players could be.
He is so fantastic in the clutch, though. You can't give him anything.
Biding his time, a quick tap at the plant. He knows that Crashies is at least there. Now the Paranoia, so he knows both players are in that position, but Crashies already worked his way up.
And she's obviously got the counter to that play, so they can sit pretty on site.
Som's dealt with, just trying to swing through from heaven, and he's a difficult position to try and weed Giants out of. 2 of them inside, the retaining door catches a few of them. Coutinho, though, that's a great little flick of the wrist. Artis still works his way across, and the crossfire's there, but time is running low. FNS solo, 22 health, and just not enough to work with. Shut down. Giants taking another round. They might want to try and fight, honestly. There's a flash coming through. Need to get rid of that drone, though. Now a flash, and as a showstopper stun all the way into them. Victor was so far out of position. A response by Crashies. The Hunter's Fury claims one, does a bit of damage, but they've already lost this site. They having control of this one. How do they want to play this? Crashies inside the smoke. And they're going to be flushing him out. Juking, and that's good timing. Wasn't watching the smoke there, Rhyme, a little bit late to it.
That's a huge kill.
Plan, and a great little flank timing from FNS as well.
That takes down the Breach ultimate. Major play, and the plant hasn't even gone down. Nuki was playing in that position so that he could post-plant use his ult. And now things got so dangerous. FNS's position amazing again.
Yeah, but he's read this so well, but Rhyme does.
EMEA versus EMEA action. Rhyme on Artis.
We'll see who ends up coming out on top here, pushing for the smoke! And just the aim, just the utility, but the aftershock pushes back Som. Can't quite fire and find his crossfire, still swinging into it. It's a difficult and labored fight to take. Double satchel from Coutinho! Oh, and what a reset of the aim!
Oh, baby, Coutinho is playing like he's on fire right now.
Grenade back in his hands as well off the back of those 2 kills. Still, FNS, no one's watching that angle. A wide swing from Crashies, and he claims it. And just like that, NRG, they answer back in kind, pound for pound. It's a fast rotation using his own ult, so they're going to have the bodies, they're going to have the players to try and fight this one. Dart's not being watched for, but the weapons a little bit weak, a little bit low. Spectres at play, a bit of run and gun forwards, and they are getting beamed down. It's an even fight, 3v3, even the Viper's Pit being committed. So Spike is dropped into the corner. FNS, he can't spam any of these angles. He's working with the Vandal. It's finding it difficult. Opts to do it anyway, right into the side. There's another flash into the back of it. And the swing is good from NRG, all down to Vitinho. He could do this one, reset of the aim, crashes low, and he does finalize it. Cool, calm, and collected.
At least. Is this some kind of C-crunch with a fault line?
It looks like it. I mean, they've got control of that rotating door. A deeper smoke, even a door being opened up. This could go really wrong, but no, it's a stun and the paranoia coming through. Counter flash play, running forwards. Fully blinded up, but it matters not to NRG. They do claim the kills, walking away from that relatively unscathed. He has to be careful though. Aftershock forwards, not enough in terms of the timing of it, not quite fast enough to prevent NRG from...
Because I know Czech gets really nerdy with it.
Yeah, he certainly does. Giants, oh my,
whoa.
Just wading into one another. Yeah,
all good.
All good, all
good.
good. Giants just aiming to make this expensive.
And not even, it looks like they're just trying to die to the spike, right? And deny those.
In store for us right now, Crashies.
Wow.
His position just lurking up the rope. The smoke dissipates. He was spotted and the fight being taken. That's Vitinho winning it out. There was a paranoia to accompany it. Wall still causing issues, but only 3 players of NRG to try and make this work. Som, what a fight to take, and he does win it out against Hoodie, but Giants just surrounding the remaining players, and FNS was the lone one on the site. Is this even planted for them? What can they do? Som, smoke that's used against him now. Planted, off to the side, just trying to get the right warbang angle, but not enough bullets in the clip. And it's just stuck all the way through. Giants, they finally get that round on the board.
Perhaps a little early from FNS, but honestly, he was running into that alarm bot either way. Can
Oh
NRG
my.
hold on?
That is so much utility. Victor just about scrapes his way through. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Leaping across them, a lovely flash timing. The re-swings from Giants is just immaculate, and it's all down to Ardis. In that 1v4, don't quite know where he is, but time was running so low at the end, and they do clean him up just in time.
Only a second left on the clock. If Ardis had been able to do...
B main has to keep his eyes on it. It's difficult for them. And where do they want to go from this? Seeker popped. Ardis now with a late lurk. That backstab, the crosshair placement was good, but shut down, and time is running so low. 11 seconds remaining. But no one towards that A site. They've done enough to try and make them think that it could be B. Crashies was just wading into there. And just fights being taken all over the place, pushing through.
Yeah, NRG getting a bit scrambled here. I don't think this went to plan. The post-plan position's rough. Everyone feeling like they need to make a play because of the player disadvantage. You need to see something massive from FNS or Som.
He's on an island right now. The flash is pushed back. Good crosshair placement. Finds one, but they end up double swinging into the back of the side. And Som, he's dealt with.
Hoodie has also been a menace coming through this breakable door, and that's what Ardis has to worry about.
Fully blind up. Som, risky. It's an alarm bot just holding the angle, and still look at this. Giants are just making their way onto the side. Hoodie was being caught. Som not dealt with, but Vitinho rolls forwards. A tap at the spike is going to force out the Hunter's Fury. Enough players alive that time has been bought. Time has been found. Victor knows there's just one there. Wide swing will do it. Don't need to overthink it. He finds his kill.
But also loses the rifle.
Just need to back away.
He's used his aftershock there. I'm not sure whether he's trying to break the lockdown. Obviously, it doesn't work anymore.
Now the Rolling Thunder, though. It's a fast play to try and push them back. And this time Viper's Pit dropped down, fully stunned though. Som was holding a close angle, and this could get more than scrappy. This could get absolutely dangerous. Spamming into it one after the other. FNS though claiming more than one kill, but he's the last man standing. The Pit, it's gonna start fading. Moves away, a tap and a spike. FNS knows they're not there. The decay is fading. They need to take this fight, and they take it well. But FNS comes up once more. Red Bull clutch, 4 kills. I'll give them any information. The shock darts could be quite good, including the flash. Not enough to clear these nano swarms, but the players are there from Giants up close and personal. FNS delivers once more.
Just taking matters into his own hands, isn't he? 13 seconds left. Is there any potential to deny? No, Vitinho's run out of utility.
Oh, the spam again! The spam angles from Cloud with the Guardian, an absolute menace. And it has brought it to that 3v3. Still doable for Giants.
The Giants' retakes have been good. They've been so solid. Recon dart online for Cloud as well. He gears it up, it's a close one.
Dart's going to be dealt with. Position Snow to spam through. Still Victor claims one. So I'm going to reposition for Tino. He's got the showstopper. He's dealt with. Shut down!
So ready for them.
So what is the play now for NRG? Do they want to try and fight this before the spike goes down? There are players in position, but not quite with the utility. Crashies does have the dart. No one was watching this angle. FNS, bit of a risk. Drops down. No one clears the corner. And it's all up to Som. Find the operator in this round. No armor to his name. Needs to try and find this rifle, but he knows Hoodie's there, and that's a jump peek. So aware by Hoodie. So aware. Picks up the rifle, baits the re-swing, and Giants.
Yep. This does not look good for NRG.
Not good at all, really, for them. Rhyme still at the back of the side, just trying to take the fights.
No
so
way.
Just walking his way in. But just the duel's being taken. Coutinho, no, Nuki backing him up, and now it's down to Artis. The 1v3, 1 round away. Can he do the impossible? Can he bring it back? The high-low set up, a bit of spam with the Phantom. There's no punish. He's found the first one, but there's still so much to do. Baiting the angle once more, and it's found the fight. Nuki takes it. Post-plan situations now that they can try and play off of each other. It's a dangerous position to play in Hell. Currently where Artis is. There's a lot that could go wrong for him there, but it's a dash through, and that's a shock dart from Crash. He's already claiming the first one. Getting close into the smoke. Dart not being dealt with. A bit of spam, not quite enough for it, but biding their time still. Holding this util. Coutinho wants to try and put the pressure on them now as well, taking a deeper fight. The aftershock to try and get them away from this one. Short cleared out at the end of the day, but plant location not too ideal. It's a very wide swing, and now this could get more than dangerous. Off the spike, but time.
Clear garage, and then they have to backstab.
Oh, Artis could potentially be in so much trouble here, but there's a reflank. Rhyme was trying to catch it, but it's going to go down here at the back of the site right now, all playing along in this smoke. So many problems for them, and the call was already made. Giants just needed to evacuate out of there, save the rifles that they can.
What a fantastic smoke from Som. You see how that allowed Artis to dance around?
Yeah.
And they're trying to rip every weapon out of the hands of Giants.
Oh, what a dink as well.
And Som's going to want to fight that one.
Anchor this one, it's at the back of the site, it's an aftershock, all that util being used, lighting him up. Rhymes is still holding close, still surviving for the time being, tries to go for that re-swing, but eventually dealt with, eventually traded, and what a play by Crashies. Not even sure if that second kill was intentional, particularly low.
What's the retake idea here?
Rolling Thunder through the connector, this is NRG trying to take the fight right to them. Patino, not sure if he was stunned up, but again, taking the fights well, making sure that they can trade each other out. Artis still playing at high ground angle, he's spotted out. But a moment, now a lockdown in play. There needs to be some sort of action, some sort of aggression, but it's just being watched for. And Som trying to be the playmaker, not enough for him. Taken out. Giants finally going to get that first round on the board.
The movement and the rifling so clean there from Nuki. And Nuki's a player where we've seen him on the big stage playing these duelist roles, Raze in particular, looking phenomenal. I mean, a true... And A looks so weak for Giants. This is the first time NRG are properly testing it.
There's a stun on that corner. Coutinho forced to smoke himself off. Paranoia catches onto Cloud. He does have a smoke to play around. That was Rhyme setting that one up, but here's the util just being dumped through, and there needs to be something to clean this up. What is that? Coutinho with the Guardian. Short work, light work for this guy.
Gorgeous shots. And Nuki's done such a great job at sending in breach utility and reinforcing the site anchors.
Really has. Still the swings come through and able to really hold a candle there as the crossfire was held for them. Plant's still going to get off. The pull. Vulnerable position. What is that? Here, this Nano Swarm probably landing at the back of the site. You're going to see a fast play from NRG now, and the pressure is on a player like Rhyme once again trying to anchor. He's been playing in that spot. The aftershock comes through. Now a Hunter's Fury on top of it. Stunned up. Artis just spamming into the smoke and still getting value from this, but they're not really taking control of this smoke from Rhyme that was set up earlier. Has caused a lot of problems. And Hoodie anchoring at the back. The trade is there at the end of the day.
It's such a good thing, their utility, and you can't over-rotate against it because they make it sometimes a fake.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just beautiful Valorant. Side control,
Sure.
But you see how they do it is just by trading effectively through the smokes.
Yeah. But turret's in the same position that it's usually been in, so no adjustments on the setup from Hoodie, and it's going to be dropped into Garage there. And now Rolling Thunder as well. It's a bit of a pincer maneuver. Players moving all the way up. Cloud choosing to offload that Hunter's Fury. He does get one kill. Hoodie fighting this as well with this. They want to play this. FNS holding his fault line actually, and there it is. It slows them down as the util gets used. Dash down into the smoke. How do they deal with this one for Tino? He's quite low. Just trying to take the fight. Good movement, flash in the hands, but the swing is good once more. Beaming them down now, rolling thunder, and they have gambled incorrectly as to where that player is. Nana Swarms, time running low, popped off. Victor needs to try and take the angle now to know that they're not back on it. Spam, it misses. Cloud has to stick this. It's their only out in this round. And Victor, what is the play being made? He breaks it. Shuts it down. And despite the fact that he got half, it's not enough to claim the round. Quad push on the pistol round. They are taking so much space in A lobby. I can't help but feel like they've got some sort of read here because the timing is just immaculate. Dropping right behind them, trying to take the wider swing. There was a stun placed well, but the fight, again, is a little bit awkward. Artist, though, trying to clean up the pieces. Gets one kill, does a bit of damage to Cloud, and he can hear that plan going off, just trying to catch the same angles. Spamming it right down the line of sight. 2v1 Cloud, it's planted. Artist has got a pretty good idea of where he might be, and it's just nigh impossible for Cloud to win that one.
Getting set up.
Giants left to scramble. Big investment, obviously, with the guns, but the swing through. I believe that's a stun and a paranoia to set that one up, and this could just be the final blow. The map in absolute tatters for Giants. 2 players remaining, the flank by Victor as well, just containing. No one was watching for this one. It's a little bit awkward, but pretty low enough now that this should just be it. Surrounded on every front, and the slow squeeze. Look at this, Crash is also taking space just like that. A whimper to end the round, but a really, really strong answer back from NRG. We're going to be going to that map number. Waiting game, I think. Waiting for any sort of this utility coming up. Nuki's still holding for that wall. FNS tries to swing wide. And that spam damage is really doing a number to them.
The 0 point there from Victor didn't find... Oh, it did find Rhyme, actually. And Nuki. I thought it missed. So that's a value 0 point. It tells them they're still committing to the B hit.
And now here we go. 30 seconds remaining. This wall needs to be broken, but quite just only one portion of it still. The dart was sent into the back, and it did light up Rhyme enough that the kill was found.
Artist has his wall.
That could be critical. Just spamming the corner, making sure there's no utility known. Swarms or anything, but Hoodie's just holding this one. In fact, they have lineups to try and delay this one. The critical element is going to be trying to hold on to yellow, and right now Crashies, this guy is hunting for it. He wants these kills. Another great knife. Wall going to be dropped down. Shock darts across as well. Angle needs to be watched for, but Artis, the wall in play. Dropped over the top, gets half, still being pushed, and it's a lovely double swing and a fantastic opener for Giants. 30 seconds remaining, waiting for that fuel to come back online here, so Rhyme's going to be sending that wall back up, but how do they want to take this one? All of the players gearing up for potential push forwards, and it looks like they are trying to take matters into their own hands, right past the wall. What? You can't be pulling that out, Victor, not again! But he rips it around, and the spray down finds...
Now a full stack.
I mean, this is just a fantastic read by NRG. Crash is playing in this really up-close position. Wall online for Artist, though, and now he's got a great angle just to peek himself over and try and take that fight. Dash forwards into Nest, and Crashies was holding for it.
Awesome
waiting
read.
it, and then the wall's still up, just trying to swing through. Nuki making the most of the situation, but not enough for them. Lovely spray down by Som. The aim resets there, and this guy is just... Spots 4 players, but there's 29 seconds left, and the time is running low once more. Toxins are up here for Rhyme, but it's how they use this utility in the wall. Drop down, it's weakened. Not enough spam for them, but it is Victor again who's just claiming these kills. Right down this line of sight angle, it's watched for the counter spam there to try and survive, but time again is the name of the game with 10 seconds remaining. The spike drops to the ground and crashes with the ult. Josh, you called it. Not enough time for them to try and win this one now. The players just need to survive, and Crashies understands that fully well. What do you do if you're lacking your jet to be able to get past this Viper wall? Again, just bogged down by all this util. So difficult, but now wall being used in response to all of this. Crossfire as well set up on top of 410. Hoodie's going to be dropping back, but last player left standing.
30 seconds left.
Got to pull off a miracle, and it's just not happening, is it? NRG.
Maybe just got taken out of his headspace a little bit, but Giants are going fast here.
Yep, a fast play is the answer. That not being broken. Vitinho still just holding close. Now the Viper's Pit will get them in, but oh my words! Victor just absolutely snapping it around. That rifle spam over the top. Hoodie will punish that util being used by Crashies. Did not have a weapon in his hands, but there is a res available. Now the shorties. Not in the hands of them. Ryan will be able to get that plant down. Lockdowns as well. Exchange. Now a Hunter's Fury to try and break one section of it. Up close and personal. Crashies deals with it once more, but the trades are good by Rhyme. Still holding it towards the back, but the lockdowns, they weren't dealt with, and Hardest gets detained.
Oh, rough timing.
Massive mistake on either side here. Anything could really happen on the top, but Everness dealt with. Just trying to run and punish something. Artist now with the operator in this retake. Pops it out for the rifle with only 10 bullets. They almost lined it up for him, but critically, Giants. Drone coming through. Artist has to back away. Was tagged up. Doesn't drop down the wall, but the Viper wall is going to be causing a lot of issues. And now the no command. So many tools at the disposal of NRG to just start rotating here, and a kill needs to be found for them. But it just doesn't look likely. All that utility being dumped into the one angle. Triple face as well at the end. Nuki doesn't stand a chance.
If the wall can be broken, Artis is in a bit of a sticky spot.
Shock darts are good to clear off a lot of that utility. I believe that was 2 nanoswarms on there, but they want to take the fight to them once more.
Whoa.
No bullets in the clip, has to reload, hurt the drop, a bit of run and gun action with the frenzies. And how do they want to play this one now? Because time is running low. FNS just backing away. The headshot found, and there will be no respite. Then needs a massive shot, needs a massive play to happen. Still the players are there. One shot found, but a trade necessary now with the spray down. So I'm still cleaning them up and doing the most for them. Hoodie dropped down to 1 HP.
But allowed to escape.
Yeah, plays his life now, but still down to that 2v2. Crashies watching the one particular angle, has to know the rest of them are coming just in case they are on rafters, but biding their time now down to Vitinho. What can he do? Spectre in his hands isn't the best weapon for the job. And Hoodie falls at the end. Som cleans it up, and an ace to finish. Impeccable performance.
To put the nail in Giants' coffin. It is inevitable, inexorable. Giants have had nothing to say for these last 2 maps.
Not much, but maybe Cloud could make a minor difference there. No one quite watching that angle. See what the reaction is now from NRG, but you are right, Josh. It's a mountain to climb, and maybe you need a couple of moments like that just to offset it. Enough damage done to Som that the turret eventually finishes the job, and a push through. Well, not a care in the world from the Giants.
Well anticipated by Giants.
Another plan, but what else can be done now? Vitinho, operator purchase. Just trying to catch these random stray shots into it. 30 seconds drop down now, and Crashies looks like he wants to try and make a play. And look at this, Cloud holding close. The angle watched for. There was an attempt of a push through. The wall not being broken though. They are set up for success potentially. Artist dropped down to know-how for it all, and it's all up to Everness. But a 1v5, Giants, good utility, an amazing round by Cloud individually.
Fantastic stuff there from Giants.
And this
Nanoswarm
setup,
broken.
yeah. The setup is now going to become so difficult to break. There's a Hunter's Fury as well to try and back up NRG in this post plant.
This looks wild though. Artist's crosshair placement is going to be awful for Hoodie. Still gets the kill.
Still gets the kill and drops down even closer. Slow walk close. Vitinho over the top now. He needs to get some value, needs to get a kill, and he does find the one. But there is timing needs to be played. The rest to bring Hoodie back up. The
Crashies has ult.
is ticking. Crashies has his ult. Hunter's Fury, and nobody clears Som. Holding it down, 3 kills. And what more can you do? Cloud, so much responsibility, and it's just not possible for him. 13-7 will be the scoreline.